Hi there, I'm Julie Beeler with the National Pro Golf Tour. We know the NPGT takes care of its players. It's the only developmental tour with $1 million purse for the National Open Championship, plus 8 regional majors, all with guaranteed money. It's presented by Golf Week and Arnold Palmer Golf, but that's enough from me. Let's hear what the players have to say about it.
This one seems like a really good setup. I've met the directors and the owners and the backers, and it seems like they all are on the same page, which I've never been able to experience that by talking to other past tours. So,
I think that the leadership with Larry Lunsford, he's done a very good job.
I think it's run really well, and look forward to playing in some of the 4-day events. I bet they're even better. And
they do a great job. Everything's laid out for you. They let you know in advance everything that's going on,
and as players, we are the best advertisement because we're going to talk to our friends. I know that on my experience alone that I've shared, the National Pro Golf Tour with a lot of people.
On the National Pro Golf Tour, you can make enough money to live to get to your dream.
Know the road to the PGA Tour, it's a tough one, but the NPGT is there to make it more efficient and more profitable for you. Here's what the players have to say.
Yeah, a lot of guys are gun shy. They're afraid to commit to a tour. They're afraid to put their money in because they've been burned before, which is understandable.
You got to go into this with a firm belief that you're good enough, and if it's not that you're good enough, it's that you're going to be good enough, and you don't want to waste too much time thinking anything else because the weak-minded, it never pans out for them. So
Average guy, he's got to talk to 50 investors before he's even going to get 6 or 7.
The game of golf is the most stressful game on the planet. It's even harder when you have to worry about where am I going, how much money does it cost, how much money is it going to cost me to travel, do I have a decent place to stay, can I have any food different than
financially. It's just really difficult. It's one thing just to go out there and say that you have the money to play a tournament. It's another to try and support yourself on a mini tour.
So most guys get discouraged because they don't have the money to compete. They don't like to travel.
Pro Golf Tour, home of the $1 million purse. It's consistent, sustainable, and has all the key factors to help you get to the next level.
I want to go where the good players are. If I'm successful, then I beat the good players.
I think the number one thing is you get to meet a lot of really cool people. Whether they're famous or not, I love meeting people that have a strong passion for a game that I also have a passion for. I think that's probably the best thing because you automatically have this bond with them.
Yep. And it's the greatest thing about this game is it's you. You play good, you get your picture in the paper and you get on TV.
So the idea is for us to prepare through this avenue for the next level. You either make it or you don't make it.
Yeah, a lot of guys out here, their games are good enough. It's just about finding their niche and actually getting the luck of the draw and being there when it's time.
I think that's a real big key point, to all players, is that they want to feel comfortable regardless who they are.
I'm doing what I love to do, and that's it, period.
You got to play. If you don't play tournaments, you won't get the experience because it's so different than just going out, putting your bags in a cart and playing with some buddies. It's totally different.
We know the National Pro Golf Tour takes care of its players with 8 regional majors, exposure to sponsors, media, and the top-level competition. But what do the players have to say about it?
Something that we can count on, a place that we can go to that we know we can call our own. Being able to find something that's reasonably priced, but at the same time gives you a good pop for your money.
As golfers, we always look for sponsors, whether it's on a private level or a company endorsement. But
got some good mentors in my life and good surrounding people that tell me just keep going with it, keep grinding, and you'll get it done. Just need to break through.
Winning gains confidence, and confidence is everything. No matter how good you are, if you can't finish it off down the stretch in a big tournament where everyone's watching and everyone sees what you're doing, it's kind of all a waste.
But I love the first reaction every time you tell somebody, so what do you do? I play golf for a living. Oh, that must be great.
Right.
Well, it's great if you're at a certain level, but for guys in my position, it's mostly a struggle, but we do it because we have a dream and we believe we're good enough.
And of course, you can get more information online for the National Pro Golf Tour at nationalprotour.com. And what do industry insiders have to say about the National Pro Golf Tour? Plenty.
My
name's Jay Miller. I am the president and managing partner of Hidden Valley Golf Club. I am also a member of the National Golf Course Owner Association, a board member and officer for the California Golf Course Owner Association, the founder and CEO of the #1 ranked junior golf education foundation in America called Get a Grip. I got to meet all the head honchos, founder and everything, Larry, and I got to meet the two sponsors. And they showed me the bank records. The money is there. One of the main things that makes a difference is the personnel. I asked the two money sponsors why they're doing this. And it wasn't for them to make money. Well, I think their mission is, and it's a great one, is to become the #1 developmental tour in the country. But you see the tournament schedule they have, they have some really good golf courses. So I was not hesitant on whether should I do this or not. I jumped in with both feet because I believe that it is going to be pulled off correctly. So basically the time is now, sharpen up your game and go test it. It's time for you to drop all the excuses. I can't raise the money. There's not enough good enough field. There's not enough tournaments. It's right there for you. So it's time for you to either fish or cut bait.
The National Pro Golf Tour has the infrastructure in place to be consistent, sustainable, and help you get to the next level. First, you can get more information online for the National Pro Golf Tour at nationalprotour.com.